Hey, it's Heather. Gonna go ahead and shoot another video today. It might be really short, I don't know. I just wanted to shoot another one because the other one I'm really upset and really pissed off, which I'm just, everything's just shit right about now, I feel like, so. And so all the people that hate me, they can get together, get drunk, and have a party, and that's the way that I feel and everything, because society, the way that people do get jealous and envious and all kinds of shit. And it's really amazed me how people have got so jealous and so envious over me and over my life. Yeah, I have a kid. Yeah, I finally got to working. Yeah, I finally got a license at the age of 30. I've had accomplishments, and my kid, but damn it, I've had bad stuff that I have to deal with too. And for some reason, a lot of people believe that it is their fucking business and their fucking deal to walk around and to just look at you and hear a few of your stories and be like, yeah, this is all that you've ever dealt with, and judge you. And I don't know what the hell is wrong with people, and I honestly fucking hate life. And I try not to, and I try to stay positive, and I've tried to keep any dream of anything that I've ever had alive, but it's constantly being murdered by anybody that comes within any type of distance or space or whatever, or area, like, of mine, or close to me, or what the fuck ever, and so I'm just really frustrated. I went and poured my tea up and made it, and my grandmother done set it off the eye because she was afraid it was going to burn away. I don't know. And then it's like another thing dealing with people is, it's like people being so judgmental, so harsh, so mean towards me and everything, that I've even tried to accept what they thought of me. Like my sister, for instance, and my cousins when I was growing up. Brat, you're a brat. That's all you are, is a brat, a brat, a brat. Okay, what's the definition of a brat? A brat is somebody that gets everything that they want, or the majority of things that they want. So supposedly, if they're all right and they're all agreeing that I'm nothing more than a brat, then I should be able to get what I want. But the thing is I don't get any fucking thing that I want. I'm even frustrated right now because I was just trying to eat a second ago and my grandmother's talking the whole time, and I'm like, please just be quiet and let me eat. And it's like, you can't. And it's like there's constant stress, anything that I do. There's always disruption. There's never peace. There's never anything. And it's like that whole fucking thing where people are like, oh, there are people that are energy vampires. Well, apparently I was born into a family that's all that they are, because I swear to God, I'm 30 and I feel like I'm anywhere from 85 to 110 years old, because that's how fucking stressed out I am all the fucking time. God, my neck hurts. But I'm just in a really bitchy, really pissy ass mood. I'm sitting here and it's like, I don't want to reach the 6 years and be like, yeah, 6 years, check mark, because I know me and I know how I'm going to be. And if I reach 6 years that I've not had sex, then I'm never going to give a shit to have sex ever again, in all honesty. Or I at least won't for another year. I'll be like, well, let's just go ahead and make it 7 or 8 years. I'm 30. Let's go ahead and knock it on up to 32, 33. Let's just fuck it. Whatever. Nothing means anything. And then that's the goddamn thing, and the goddamn insanity of everything is, if everybody fucking lies on every goddamn thing, then what the fuck does anything matter? What the fuck does it matter if I sit here? I might as well go ahead and just be like the rest of the fucking world, up under all these fake ass profiles and shit, and just be like, hi, my name is Cindy Lou, and I have purple eyes and green skin, and I'm a unicorn. Because nothing matters. Because if people lie about the majority of every fucking thing, and they cannot tell the truth, and they cannot find any stability and any foundation to build truths upon, then what the fuck does anything matter? I'm just so fucking pissed. And then I sit here and I make these videos, and it's like, try to tell yourself, you know, that your family's not as insane as you believe that they are. And so supposedly my family has nothing doing with my videos. They know nothing of my videos. They've never watched them. They've never seen them. They've never heard of them. They've never anything, and I'm delusional, and they never watched them or anything, and that's what I'm supposed to believe. And I'm supposed to believe that my grandmother's so deaf that she can't hear any fucking thing, and she never hears me making any of my videos, even when she's right in the next room, and I've been sitting in the living room making them, and I know she's awake because I hear her coughing and I hear her yelling at her dog or what the fuck ever. But I'm supposed to believe the lie that she knows nothing and everything. And then that's the reason that she smarted off to me today after, what was it? I went in there, and yes, I was ignoring her because she talks constantly about the same shit over and over and over and over again. And so I'm not ignoring her on purpose. If she asks me a question, I give her an answer, a yes, a no, a maybe, or whatever. But other than that, whatever she says, I just let her say it. Because I get tired of going, yeah, every 5 seconds. So instead, I just sit there. I try to watch TV. I can't. Because the louder I make the TV, the louder she becomes. So on and so forth. And I've done lived here before, and I've done played these mental fucking games of bullshit with her, or what the hell ever. So instead, before I shot my first video today, I'm sitting there and I'm on my phone and I'm watching a video, and I'm laughing and I'm giggling and I'm in my own little world because I'm watching a funny video trying to get myself in a better mood. And, so she's like, she gets mad because I'm not paying attention to her, and the first thing out of her mouth, and she done knows the answer to it, is, well, who's paying for your phone service? This is all a manipulative thing. She knows damn good and well her son is paying for my phone service, my dad. But that is her in a way, like a manipulative way, saying, oh, you keep ignoring me and you keep paying attention to your phone, and if that's the way that you're going to play and not pay attention to me when I'm talking to you, you know, every time that I'm talking to you whenever you're sitting in my living room, then I'll have to talk to your dad about cutting your phone service off. I know that's what it means. I'm not stupid. And I wish to God that it didn't mean that. I wish to God that I was that insane. I wish to God I was that insane that it didn't mean shit. But I have lived with this family for 30 fucking years. I know their ins and outs. But now because I've said it, and now because I've said that, now they're going to try to make it off like, yeah, you are crazy, and no, that's not why I was saying that, and you're insane, and I was just saying that because I was just wondering, and I really didn't know who was providing your phone service, and every fucking thing else. Because it's so fucking demented and backwards and just full of lies and manipulation, and I'm sick to death of it. Oh my god, I'm so sick of it. But anyway, so back to the whole thing about, back to after I made the video that I just made and posted, or what the hell ever. Fucking hell, I go in there and I'm sitting there, and if you notice in my previous video, I stated that I'm so upset that I could sit here, and if I had a noose, that I would fucking hang myself and just go ahead and kill myself and let you witness it, and that'd be the end of it, because I'm so fucking tired of shit. So I'm in there literally 5 minutes sitting down, and her dog is getting on her nerves, and she's like kind of shoving her dog and stuff and being like, sit down, you know, you're getting on my nerves. No, I'm not scratching your ass, you're getting on my nerves. And she says to her, if you don't sit your ass down, I'm gonna hang you, is what she says to her own dog, Sassy. And so I'm just, you know, sitting there watching TV in my own world, but I hear her say this, and so the dog gets down, and the dog goes and lays in the other chair and goes to sleep. But it's like, why would she say that? Why would she use that terminology? Why would she use those words, hanging, when I was just in here and made the video and talked about if I had a noose, I would go ahead and hang myself. And then she says that. And it's like, now I'm becoming part of them, one of them, because I have to sit here and I have to pretend like I don't know all this shit. I have to walk past her and pretend like I know nothing, and we don't talk about things, and we don't talk about the elephant in the room. We never have, just like we didn't talk about my dad being a pervert, or him being abusive, or my sister being abused, or my animals being killed, or anything. We don't talk about the elephants in the room. We never talk about the elephants in the room. You know, we just keep on walking past them. You know, we just keep shoving it up under the rug or what the fuck ever. And everything else. I would love to find just one fucking person that I could be honest with. And I don't mean that I haven't tried, but what I mean is me be honest with them, but not in the way of, oh, all the other people that I've ever met in my whole entire life I've lied to. No. But them be honest to me. I want somebody that can be honest to me. And if I can't find that, then my whole world is completely and totally fucked. And then what the hell does anything matter? What the hell does anything matter? Why don't I just start learning different accents and start lying to people and telling people every time I meet somebody that I'm from someplace else and that, you know, this is my name, and come up with fake names and fake aliases and all kinds of shit? Why don't I just do that? Because if nothing matters, because we done live in a society that's practically like that to any damn degree. You ask somebody their fucking name, they'll give you their first name usually. Half the time they won't give you their last name, or they'll give you a false last name, or they'll give you their middle name, or they'll give you a nickname. But then when you use that information to try to contact them later, because you might want to actually contact them later, then it's like, oh, that's not my name, and that's not who I am, and blah blah blah, and all these lying shit and things. And then if it's not that, then they don't respect the fact that they gave you, I don't know. I just fucking hate people. I just fucking hate people so goddamn much right about now. It's ridiculous. And then today there was a stray cat that showed up. And the part of me that's all loving and kind and everything is like, I want to keep this cat. I want to bring this cat in. But I'm not bringing this cat in, because if I bring this cat in, this cat is still young. It's still a kitten. It could make my cat Stevie sick. So I'm not bringing the cat in until the cat is older. And then I'm like, and I'm not even doing that because I'm living here with her, my grandmother. So I'm not bringing the damn cat in. And I'm like, and I don't even know if I'm going to feed the cat daily. But I'm going to feed it occasionally if it's out there, because I'm not going to let it starve to death. I'm not going to let it get so skinny that it ends up dying because it starved to death. And I'm like, but I want the cat. I do. I want the cat. There's the kid in me. I want the cat. I want the cat. I want what I want, and I want everything, and I'm selfish, and I want. But I also want to take the cat to the vet. I also want to take my pets that I have to the vet, so that way they can be in better health than what the fuck that they are. I also want to find my dog Bonsai that went missing. I also want to have my kid back. I also want to have a car. I've also wanted to have a car for a really long time. I've also wanted my license for a really long time. I want this, want. And so it's like, where the fuck does the beginning and the end of that shit even fucking come into reality or into play or any fucking thing? Because I don't even know what it's like to get anything that I want when I want it, is the best way to word it. I don't know what the fuck it is like to eat a piece of chocolate when I want a piece of chocolate. I don't know what it's like to want to do. That's the reason self-care and denying it to myself, for as far as, I want to brush my teeth right now, but I'm too tired. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like going in there. And you know what? I don't even have any dental floss right now. So you know what? Fuck that. So I'll just wait. I'll just put it off. Because you get taught to put off everything that you ever fucking want. If you're the scapegoated piece of shit child in the goddamn family, like what the fuck I've been. And that's even like, oh my god. Like, this is going on in my fucking mind. Olive Garden commercial came on while I was sitting in there. You know, nothing. I'm supposed to be this random, idiotic piece of shit person. Olive Garden commercial comes on. I used to sit there and watch Olive Garden commercials because their food looks so fucking good, like years ago, and be like, damn, I want to go there. damn, I would love to go there. Damn, their food looks good. That looks legit. That's what I used to say to myself. Also, other restaurants, but for some reason, Olive Garden, I don't know. It just seemed more something that I would like to enjoy or what the fuck ever in my life. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, when I get a car, well, then, even at that, we don't have an Olive Garden where the fuck I live. Hell, we don't even have a fucking cab except for one where I live. So believe me, we don't have a fucking Olive Garden. Or if we do now, I don't know. But I'm pretty sure that we don't, especially where the fuck I'm at now. Now, maybe where I was, but anyways. So it's like, oh, gotta travel to Chattanooga just to go to fucking Olive Garden. Okay. Then, my God, cost a fucking arm and a leg. You know, $20, 12, whatever, something, you know. Just for you, just for one damn person. Okay, can't go there. Okay, don't have a car. Okay, don't have friends that get out and invite me to places like that. Okay, even if they would, I'm so fucking awkward because first time for everything, you know, and you're so fucking awkward until you get used to something, you know, that you look like a fucking idiot when you first anything. So you go to a restaurant you never been to and it takes you 25 fucking minutes to order goddamn food because you never fucking been there before. You don't know what the fuck you want. You don't even know what the fuck's on the goddamn menu. But anyways, scratch all that shit. So when I've lived here before and seen that goddamn commercial, I'm sitting there and I'm like, I'm going to go there when I get a car. I'm going to drive myself. I'm going to take myself out there to eat. And all this other kinds of shit is what I'm telling myself in the back of my head. And then I start thinking before I moved out and before I ran away basically with my daughter to the fucking homeless shelter to put my foot down to my family like I have to get a job at some point in time, you assholes. I can't just be your little stay-at-home pick on me my whole entire fucking life, what the hell ever, that you got going on in the back of your head. No, I need a life outside of you. So I had to put my foot down, go stay at a goddamn homeless shelter with my fucking kid for a month or whatever, or 6 weeks, just so I could come back, just so they were willing to fucking take me to work. And the only reason that they were willing to let me move out on my own is because I moved closer to them. If I would have been trying to look for a place up here where I live, they wouldn't have had it. And as a matter of fact, when I was working out at a restaurant that was closer to here than it is there, and I was trying to get a place around here, kind of, well, within a 3, 4, 5 mile radius or what the fuck ever. Oh, no. They wouldn't take me. My dad drove me by to get the fucking house number. I called about the goddamn house, but then they'd never take me back out by it again. Why? Because we would be moving away from them and everything is about them because they're narcissistic fucking assholes. So any fucking ways. Back to the Olive Garden bullshit and the goddamn commercial Olive Garden, all that and everything. So it comes on, and when it came on while I'm sitting in there today, you know, and when it came on before, I got all, you know, oh, one day. And then I got where I was just like, you know what, fuck it. My life is never going anywhere. Nothing's ever going to happen. Everybody's fucking right because that's all that anybody in my fucking family speaks over me. And then people, you're not going to meet random people that are like, hey, I want to be your family and I want to speak good over you like your mom and dad should have. You're not going to meet people like that, okay? It doesn't fucking happen. It doesn't fucking exist. Instead, you meet people that you try to tell them that your family life was shit, and they're just like, oh, you're so full of it. And then they start shit talking you because they can't believe that your parents would be so shitty to you. So then you got even more people shit talking you than what the fuck you even had to begin with. So then that's the reason you become like a goddamn hermit, and you just want to go, okay, I'll just live with my family until I die. I'll just stay buried in the bed until they holler at me and they need something, and other than that, I'll just stay here till I fucking die. I fucking hate people. I fucking hate people. Oh my God, I fucking hate people. I fucking hate people. But anyways, so before in the years, you're just like, okay, it's never going to happen. I'm never going to know what it's like to eat out there, ever. Ever. I've only been out there once with my husband that I can recall of. I've only been out there once with my husband, So then when I finally got to go with him, I was so fucking excited. The plastic cup that they gave us, I actually took it home and washed it and kept it as like a souvenir. A souvenir from going to Olive Garden. You want to know why some people become hoarders? That's why. Because they're so used to shit being so shitty and shit happening so fucking just sporadic and never gonna happen again, probably. They hold on to stuff. And I know this about me, so I finally threw the cup away a few years ago because I was like, what the fuck is wrong with me? It's just a goddamn cup. Get the fuck over it. And then your husband left you too, so that's not a good memory. Throw that shit away. But any fucking ways. And these are first world problems. I get it, okay? I get that I'm not sitting here wishing just for a vaccination or whatever for my kid or for my broken leg to be fixed, or be amputated or whatever. I get that this is first world dilemma shit. But just because it's first world dilemma shit doesn't mean that I'm not as passionate or as enraged or as hurt or whatever as somebody else going through a problem. A sin is a sin, no matter how big, no matter how small. A problem is a problem, no matter how big, no matter how small. Feeling angry is feeling angry, no matter how, supposed what your fucking angry level is supposed to be. A feeling is a feeling. When you're angry, you're angry. When you're sad, you're sad. When you're upset, you're upset. When your feelings are hurt, your feelings are hurt. When you're depressed, you're depressed. When you're suicidal, you're suicidal, okay? When you're anxious, you're anxious. When you're irritated, you're irritated. And to sit there and go, well, you can't be irritated like me because your irritation's because of this, and boy, you're just some really punk ass bitch for being irritated about that shit. Okay, fine, I can flip the goddamn paradigm, motherfucker. Then you're an asshole for being irritated about the shit that you're irritated about. You went and had a kid over in a fucking third world country, knowing goddamn good and well that you wasn't gonna be able to take care of your kid up into this first world country shit. So why the fuck did you even have a goddamn kid? Riddle me that. And so we can get on this shit and we can argue about this shit if you want to. And we can argue about it all fucking day. But guess what? If it's coming out of hate and it's coming out of judgment and sitting there going to point the finger back and forth at each other, we ain't going to get nowhere. Until we learn acceptance, until we sit there and we go, yeah, I see that that's hurt you, and I see that that's irritated you, and I see that that's a problem for you. And until we go, oh God, you're feeling pain? Well, I feel pain for you. Oh God, you're upset? Well, I feel upset for you. Until you understand empathy, until you understand taking on somebody else's shit as your own. Until you can sit there and watch one of those damn commercials where kids are fucking dying because they ain't got no fucking food, and you sit there and you fucking end up crying about it because you feel so fucking bad because you're sitting here throwing goddamn food out. Because if you don't, then your family's talking about how nasty you are for keeping it for a day or two because you're not supposed to eat leftovers over in this first world country because that's just disgusting when we have food out the asshole. So instead, you're just supposed to throw it away, and here's these kids that are eating fucking dog shit and dirt or what the fuck ever that they're eating. I mean, the whole world is just fucked up. The whole world's just fucked up. Oh my God, I'm so fucking angry. So fucking angry. And then that's where everybody gets on this entitlement bullshit and everything. But anyways, so I sitting there and the fucking Olive Garden commercial came on, and I thought, I wonder if I'm ever going to get to go there again. I wonder if I'm ever going to know what it's like to enter into that restaurant again and eat there. And I thought, I don't know. And I thought, well, at least I got to go once. And I thought, but I really would like to go there more. And I thought, but I don't know if I'll ever get to know what that feels like ever again. So I should be grateful. But then I thought about my sister. My sister. This is somebody that I grew up with. This is somebody that is only 4 years older than me. And I thought, I bet you 10 my sister's been there at least 4 times. If not 6, if not 10, if not 12, if not 20, if not 25. But I know she's been there more than me. Somebody that things are supposed to be relatively equal with. Because your sibling, unless there's a huge age gap, your sibling, there's supposed to be some type of fairness. So that way you have some type of stability, especially when your whole life and your parents and shit and everything's just been shit. I should be able to look at my sister and I should be able to, only to a degree, for the majority, be like, well, that's just because I'm 4 years behind her. So if she learned to drive when she was 18, let's say, then I should have learned to drive anywhere from age 18, to 22. Because, just math wise, 4 years, if I don't learn at the same time, at the same age in my reality and in my life, then the time and fairness and all this are supposedly mathematical equation and all that. And then even if you multiply, or whatever, and you go, well, no, not 4 years, we'll do 8, give or take, because of time, because of this or that, then I should have had my license by the time I was 26. But instead, here I am 30 and I just now got it. How do you build, how do you have any basis of comparison or anything to build any type of thought process even of anything on? How can I build anything? If I'm nice and I'm kind and I'm decent and I don't lie and I don't cheat and I take good care of my body, that's supposed to guarantee me a husband. Okay, well, I did all that shit when I was younger. You know what it guaranteed me? To get pregnant. Twice. And to have a guy cheat on me. That's what it guaranteed me. I used to sit here, I used to pluck my eyebrows, I used to do my makeup, I used to stay clean shaven 24/7. I used to work out, I used to be in a size 10 in junior's pants. I weighed 140 pounds. I couldn't get below it because of my muscle mass. And everybody's like, oh, you look like you're so much smaller. You look like you should be 100 or 120 max. But I was always 140. I could never get down below it. I literally had a shit fit one day because I actually got down to 138. And I had to stop eating to do that. Just to see what was wrong with my body. Because I was like, something's wrong. I am working out more than I've worked out in the past 3 months. And I still can't get down past 140. What the fuck is wrong? So I got mad and kind of brooded about it for like 2 damn days. And I lost 2 damn pounds. And then I was happy. Because I was like, okay. So apparently eating, working out, and I'm healthy and everything, I can't get past 140 unless I'm going to starve myself. So I'm not going to starve myself. So 140 is my smallest weight that I can get, even though I'm 5'3". I can't get past that. And that's when I used to do like fucking 1,000 damn crunches a day and get on the fucking ab lounge and gazelle and all kinds of shit every day. Every day. And all I could get down to was 140. So what did doing all that shit guarantee me? It guaranteed me getting pregnant. What did me going to school for 11, almost 12 years? 13, technically, if you count kindergarten. So what did going to school for 12 years, what did it guarantee me? 13, what did it guarantee me? Not a damn thing. What did passing all parts of my high school graduation guarantee me? Not a damn thing. I didn't get my diploma. What did taking all those classes get me? Not a damn thing. Nothing. I get no credit for it. All because I didn't get a diploma. And then even if I would have got a diploma, what credit would that have gotten me? Because that don't even get nobody anything. Because if it's something that everybody does, then there's no credit given. I don't know. I don't understand life. I don't understand it. All babies eventually learn to walk for the most part. And when babies learn to walk, if you're a good parent, then you're excited that your baby learned to walk. What happens to that? I'm still excited for my fucking kid. Fuck the world. Fuck everybody else. My kid tells me that she done something normal, and I'm proud of her. She goes and cleans her room. Sometimes. But anyways, whenever she does, I'm proud of her. Not because I'm kissing her ass, not because she's a spoiled rotten brat, but because she don't have to. Kids don't have to learn to walk. It's a choice. They don't have to do it. It's the normal thing to do. But I don't know any parent that's going to go, oh my God, my kid chose to never learn to walk and wants to be pushed around in a wheelchair and all kinds of shit and never learn to walk because they're scared that they'll fall because let's say the first time they walked, they hit their head really bad and they were in, a coma for a while. And then when they came out, they're scared and they don't want to learn to walk anymore. I don't know any parent that's going to sit there and be like so fucking angry that they're going to, I don't know, lose their shit and not like their kid anymore because their kid is scared. And because their kid chooses not to. And because their kid, but then again, I don't know in all honesty because I was going to say, I don't know who would want to hold a gun to their kid's head and be like, now listen to me, damn it, you're going to learn to walk. I don't give a shit if you want to or not and get the fuck over it and everything. But in all honesty, America and everything's so fucked up that that's probably how it would be. And there'd probably even be people that would kill their kids because they'd be like, well, my kid, they don't want to walk anymore. They tried and they fell and it put them in a coma. And then when they came to, they decided they didn't want to learn to walk anymore. So now, now we gotta, fucking kill them because they're just a waste of space. It's like if everything becomes nothing, then what the fuck is nothing and when does nothing become something? What the fuck does anything matter? If everything that's supposed to be good and pure ends up being corrupt, just like dealing with my fucking attorney. Oh, we'll get your counselor to come and testify to, you go and do your counseling like you're supposed to. We'll get your kid back. That's the impression that I'm given as my attorney, my court-appointed attorney gave to me. And then my counselor, for as far as I'm concerned, gets her office to lie on her behalf, to hide her away so she doesn't have to go to court by saying that she moved to Tennessee, but come to find out it wasn't her, it was somebody with the same first name. So, okay, that's one appointment that she missed. That's one court date that she missed. Okay, well, here's her correct name, attorney, so that way you can subpoena her to come to the next one. And then I go to her again before I have to go to him again before I have to go to court. And when I go to her the next time for just another regular counseling appointment and I mention it to her, she says to me that she doesn't want to come to court. She would rather not at this moment in time. And I go to my attorney and I ask him, I'm like, so when are you going to be serving the subpoena on her? And he says, well, what did she say? And I said, well, she said that she would rather not at this point in time. And he said, well, there's nothing I can do about it. So to get out of a subpoena, if I'm ever subpoenaed, all I have to do is say, I'd rather not come. I'd rather not. Oh, but wait. I'm not supposed to talk about that, right? Am I supposed to lie about that? To save y'all's ass? To save y'all's face? Hmm? Am I supposed to keep my lips sealed because that's government and I'm not supposed to mess with government? Because y'all are better than me? Last time I checked, when you were born, you came out of a fucking vagina, and so did I. You ain't no better than me. I don't give a shit what the hell you did. You ain't no better than me. People want to talk about fucking entitlement. Oh, they love to fucking talk about it. Yet they don't give it when it's time to be actually kind of given. Like I was talking about the parents dealing with their kids learning to walk. I was proud of my daughter when she learned how to walk. I didn't look at her and go, yeah, good for you. You're doing the same shit that all little kids do. Now get the fuck over it. But boy, once those teenagers hit those teen years, once those young adults hit those young adult years, boy, those parents love to be like, yeah, so what? Yeah, you bought your first car. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, you bought your first house. Who gives a fuck? Yeah, you got your first apartment. Whoop-de-goddamn doodah. Boy, people love to be on that shit. And it's okay if you're not, a family. But when you're a family, I'm sorry. I don't agree with that type of behavior. My kid came in from school every day, and even though, yeah, she'd show me that she got a B on her quiz or some shit, and I'm like, oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Because she showed me she's got B's and A's and C's on quizzes before. And I get tired of the repeat of it. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's great. That's good. But she comes in one day and she's like, Mom, look at what I did. Look at what I made in art class. It's something she ain't never done before. I don't sit there and go, yeah, that looks all right. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you could have done better. Instead, I'm like, oh, wow. That's so nice. Oh, wow, I didn't know you was that talented. I didn't know you could draw like that. Dang, you need to draw something for me. You look like a damn, you can draw better than me. Kid, where did you get your art skills from? I brag on my kid. I make my kid feel good about the shit that she does that she don't have to do. She don't have to get her ass up and do stuff in the morning. And then that's the fucking paradox and the fucking flip shit of everything, and even dealing with the goddamn counselor at the fucking school when he wants to be like, well, you should be happy that at least she's getting dressed. My kid has been trying to dress herself since she was 6 months old. She used to love for me to zoom with the fucking shirt. I'd roll it up and I'd put my hands through the sleeves and I would act like it was like an airplane and be like, zoom, and plop on her head, and she'd push her head through and then put her arms through. And then she tried to do it to herself and she got stuck in it 2 or 3 times before she figured it out. But my kid has been trying to dress herself for a really long time. So excuse me if I'm not when she's fucking 11 and I'm she could wear an outfit that I bought her. It's not going to hurt her. I spent money on it. I'd rather it be used. If it's not going to be used, then I can give it away to her friends that's going to come over, and they spend the night and I'll be like, hey, you like this shirt? Hey, you like these pants? Well, Ava don't like them no more. But then Ava, because Ava is being cloned into the fucking world's way of doing things, her friend's going to be like, oh, yeah, that's cute. Oh, yeah, I like that. Oh, yeah, you're going to give that to me? Really, Heather, Ava's mom? You're really going to give that to me? I'd really like that. And then Ava, because of what the world is teaching her, she's going to cross her arms and be like, well, Mom, I do like that shirt. That's the reason I picked it out at the store whenever we went to go buy it. And then I'd look at her and be like, well, then why the hell the past 3 times that I've been like, hey, you need to wear your shirt. If you're not going to wear it, I'm going to get rid of it. And you didn't wear it. And instead, she's going to sit there and she's going to argue with me. And she's going to be like, because I didn't feel like it on those days. Because you didn't feel like it. Oh my God, are you You kidding me? Now you feel like it because now your friend's like, hey, that's a cool shirt, or hey, that's a nice shirt, or hey, I like that. I like the way that looks. And maybe they're just saying it to be nice. Maybe they really hate it, but they're like, hey, she's willing to give me something. And it's a t-shirt, and I don't want to hurt her feelings, and I may never wear it, but still I'll take it just to be nice. And at this point in time, I'm done to the point that the shit is sitting there collecting fucking dust. My kid's not wearing it, so what the fuck does it matter if it goes collect dust somebody else's fucking closet? Shit ain't on me once it's gone. I'm just in a really, 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 really bad mood. I am really, really bitchy. I'm really, really pissed off. I'm really, really tired of never getting anything that I really, really fucking want, and I fucking try. And I always have people lying to me all the fucking time, and I don't know. I don't know. I don't know any fucking more. I'm tired of crying. I'm tired of hurting. I'm tired of feeling sad. I'm tired of every fucking thing. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. And the thing is this is not the first time that I've felt like this. I wish it was. I wish it was. Oh God, I wish it was. I wish it was. Wow, I've been talking for 41 minutes. Oh my God. I wish. I need other people that wish. I just can't. I fucking can't. And then I seen this thing on Facebook the other night, and it was like, if you can't handle me, what was it? If you can't handle me at my, in my Mercury retrograde, then you don't deserve me in my Jupiter rising, which is dealing with astrology, zodiacs, tarot card readings, all that shit and everything like that. And I used to be really heavy into that and like that and everything because it's really encouraging for the most part half the time. Or, well, more than regular life. You wake up every day, and if you live in a family and a world and just people and shitheads like what the fuck I have to deal with and everything else, and in this area, apparently, because you wake up and people are like, yeah, I want to date you, and you're like, okay, and then they're like, no, I don't know what I want, and you're like, okay, and then you're like, well, yeah, you sent me a dick pic, asshole, so are you just wanting to fuck? Because you sent me a dick pic without me asking, and after you told me you wanted to send me one, and I told you please don't, then you want to say that you accidentally sent it to me. And I'm like, okay, I don't even, can you stop? You're lying to me already. Whew! Make me mad. You lying to me already. Drop the facade, drop the shit, just be honest. Are you just wanting to fuck? And the thing is y'all's little egos cannot handle hearing the word no. I would rather hear the word no 1 trillion fucking times than hear maybes. I really would. Even dealing with EJ. EJ, do you like me? No. Okay, can you just tell me why? No. Okay. Okay. Fine. You can't tell me why. You can never tell me why. Can you tell me why you're not even willing to talk to me about it? No. Can you tell me? No. Like, that's what I'm dealing with and oh my God, that reminds me of a fucking tarot reading that I watched around that time dealing with her. And the guy that did the tarot reading, he's like, whoever you're dealing with, talking about me, whoever you're dealing with, they're like a child. And anything that you do, anything that you offer them, anything, they're just gonna know. Even if they want it, they're not even paying attention to the words coming out of your mouth. You could be like, do you want a candy bar? But just because they're mad, they're just going to be like, no. And deep down, they didn't even hear you ask, and then 5 hours later, they're like, oh, because they see you pull out your candy bar from, like, say, your purse and you're eating it, and they're like, I want a candy bar. And you're like, God damn it, I just fucking asked you if you want to fucking get your fucking store, god damn it, and you're just like, here, you can have my candy bar. Why did you not hear me earlier when I asked you if you wanted a candy bar? And their response is going to be something of that of, oh, I was mad, so I wasn't listening to you. Communication. I think before we're taught anything in fucking school, we need to be taught how to fucking communicate with each other. Because I think that is the biggest thing that most people lack. But I would rather be told no 1,000,000,000 times versus all these little lies. Hurt me. Go ahead, hurt my ego. Go ahead, shut me down. Go ahead, make me feel like shit. Yeah, I might bitch and whine about it, but you ain't gotta listen to it. You ever heard of the mute button? You ever heard of changing your phone number? You ever heard of blocking me? I mean, you can do things like that, so you don't have to listen to me. And believe me, I'm not gonna come knocking on your door trying to bitch at you, unless I'm really so pissed off I don't know how the hell to handle it. But I've never done that to anybody. Usually, I just go and lay in bed and cover my head with a fucking pillow if I'm that fucking angry, and then I usually cry, and then I get over it. And I don't really get over it, but I pretend really good at getting over things. And then I get over things in the aspect of forgiveness, for as far as tolerating the people and their idiocy and their stupidity of things, but for as far as forgetting that they did me wrong, that never goes away. Never does. But I'm gonna end it here because it's at 47 minutes and I'm tired of bitching about shit. And that is one good thing about having this and doing this and how it makes me feel is that I get to sit here and I do this and then I get it all off my chest. And then I get to sit and I get to think about it. And even though I sit there sometimes and I'm like, whoops, I shouldn't have done that. Whoops, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, shit, I'm gonna regret that. Ah, fuck. Fuck it. Fuck my life. Fuck everything. And then I sit there and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it, though. It doesn't matter. And it reminds me of one of those little quiz things that I also took on Facebook. And it's like, what is it? How do you feel about other people's opinions or something like that? Or how much do you care what others think about you? That's what it was. How much do you care what others think about you? Or how much of an asshole are you? And whenever I did mine, it come back that I was 312% asshole and that I didn't give a shit what anybody thought anymore. And I thought that was fucking fantastic. I thought that was fucking great. I thought it was hilarious. And I just wanted to be like, whoever gave me that result, I love you. I love you right now because you know me so well. You know me so well. I'm nice. I really am. I really am. I'm nice. But if you can't see that, then don't see it and go on your merry way. And I don't need to hear from you. But I believe in being honest. I believe in being truthful. If I kiss you and I don't think that you're a good kisser, and then I try to kiss you like 5 to 10 times because I'm trying to see if you have different ways of kissing. And then I'm like, okay, this ain't doing it for me. This ain't working. I don't like these kisses. I will pull you aside in private and I'll be like, you know, we need to talk about something. And you'll be like, what? And then I'll be like, do you think, and I'll start with myself. Because I'm giving you the opportunity to be honest with me. And if you choose to not, then that's on you. It's not on me. But I'll be like, so, when we kiss, how do you feel? And most people will sit there and be like, I feel good. I feel like it's great. I feel like it's amazing. Because they think it's me coming to them because my ego is hurt or something. I don't know. I've yet to understand this psychological part of shit. But I'll be like, so, how do you feel? And they're like, oh, I feel great. I feel amazing. Or they're like, I feel good. And then I'm like, okay. And they say it feels good. Then I'll say, okay, you said you only feel good when I kiss you. Is there something that I could do better? And then I'll let you, go ahead and attack me, if you will, or whatever, and say whatever the fuck you want to say. But however critical you're going to be on me, because I want things to be fair, and I am all about fairness, so if you are very critical and very harsh, then I will come back and be very critical and very harsh. But if you sit there and you're like, well, yeah, I like this, but I don't like when you do that, I'll be like, okay, well, I won't do that anymore. And then I will tell you honestly, and even if it's more critical than what you said to me, I'll tell you honestly how I feel. And then if you say, oh God, that was more critical and that hurt my feelings more than what I said to you, so now I need to say more to you, I'll let you catch up. Okay, go ahead, be critical and harsh. But then if you are way more critical and way more harsh, which most people are because their pride and their ego, I will bury your ass, is the best way to word it. I will. I will bury your ass so bad. Not because I'm trying to be mean, but because you're trying to let your ego and pride get in the mix of things. So I will bury your ass. It's the best way to word it. I really will. And then that's the reason I get labeled as being mean and being an asshole and all this other kinds of shit. So whatever. Kind of reminds me of me and my husband. So, I don't know. Thought the dog was in here. I guess not. Shows where my mind went for 5 seconds. I know the dog's not in here, but I'm so lost in my own thoughts and everything that I'm used to them being in here. But they can't be because Clarabelle went and got out in the mud, and so she's filthy right now. But anyways, so there's a little bit more about me. It's a little bit more about my personality, a little bit more about the shit and the hell that I'm going through. If you want to watch it, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to. I'm not holding a gun to your head. I'm not doing this for a living, I'm doing this solely for me. You can call me selfish if you want to in doing that, but it helps me, it makes me feel better, and it keeps me from committing suicide, basically, because I have nobody to even talk to. Used to, I could talk to my kid and be like, I'm irritated about A, B, and C, and she'd be like, okay, mommy, I'm irritated about D, E, F, G, H, I, J, and then she got to the point where she was going all the way to Z, and I'm like, okay, damn it, we've got to stop just sitting around bitching about life, and we got to get up and do things. We got to get up and do things. We got to get up and focus on stuff. But at least it makes me feel better. I don't know. And then maybe that's my selfishness. And maybe that's where I'm supposed to be getting the joy out of my life. I have no fucking idea. I don't know. You got any comments? Put them down below. Other than that, I genuinely do hope that everybody is doing well. I hope that, I hope you're not going through the shit that I'm going through. You got anything to say, or whatever. I don't even care what you feel like, whatever you feel like. I love people that feel that actually feel, and they're not like robotic fucking, I don't know, like. But anyways, so I'm gonna let you go. I'll catch you later. Hope everybody's doing good. Keep putting your best foot forward. And I'll see you in tomorrow's video, probably, because I probably won't shoot another one tonight. Take care. Bye.